Come on now.
And we are live, Niall.
Not yet.
I came up on my side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are live on YouTube, the upper tier. We are back for part 2, the redraw. What an absolute shambles it was.
Niall, we called it earlier. Any sign of an Arsenal player, ex-player, anything near the draw, it was always going to end up in shite. And that's what's happened. Andre Arshavin put the bleeding collie wobbles on this thing, man.
Absolutely, 100%. It's just, I don't know, and it was a great draw. I really enjoyed the draw, you know what I mean? And not because like we got an easier one or anything like that, but I would have looked forward to United PSG, you know what I mean? I would have thought United would have given PSG a decent game, you know? So, yeah. And really Ronaldo versus Messi, isn't that what they really want, you know?
It's the headline act, wasn't
it? Yeah, absolutely. That would have been the main event. That would have been the story that makes the rounds. But you know, the funny thing about this is they're here now. I don't know if you read the statement, the excuse for the redraw. I mean, it's just, could they not just turn around and say someone made a balls of a ball or something like that and put it into a bucket by mistake and we're going to redo it
rather
again?
Than blaming the software, which they don't actually use, like
blaming technology and other people and all this kind of thing and all. Typical UEFA, I suppose, isn't it, really, when you think about it?
Absolutely.
But,
there was some good news since we've been on the last time, don't Will?
Go on.
Rangers got Dortmund.
I've seen that, actually. I've seen that, yeah. That's a heck of a...
If you'd like to see Giovanni Van Bronckhorst's side get their arse handed to them, tune in, because our boys, Haaland and Bellingham, are going to do an absolute double act on Connor Goldson and that little cretin, Alfredo Morelos.
Absolutely. Just to clarify things on the stream from last time, so there's no mistake. So the seeded teams are Ajax, Bayern, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Real, Juve and Lille. And the unseeded are Atletico, Inter, PSG, Sporting, Chelsea, Benfica, Villarreal and Salzburg. Here's the first team coming out again. Can you imagine if we got the exact same draw again? What's the chance of that? Salzburg are the first team out. Hardly going to get Liverpool, are they? Can you imagine?
Is this where Atletico get a handy draw?
So they can get anyone except Lille.
Okay, Lille, yeah.
Arshavin thinking he should have been on the plane already on the way back.
To the motherland.
Yeah. Well, Ryanair, give me a refund.
Nope.
Jeez, I get nervous now when lads start picking balls out of buckets and all and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good Lord. These two boys look very nervous, nearly like their jobs are on the line at this stage. That's very embarrassing for you.
Or that this is the last act of their job because it's already been handed to them.
Would it kill Arshavin to give us a smile even? Bayern Munich. Oh, dear God, you couldn't write this. So I guess I'm not going to Austria.
You are not.
After you telling me it was lovely. I'd say those lads can't wait to get off that stage. Could you?
Beautiful spot. They have a fabulous McDonald's in Salzburg. I have to tell you.
Sporting out next. Bum, 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 bum,
Is this where we get Bruno heading back?
They can have anyone except Ajax. You're hardly going to get Sporting. You'd be disappointed in that, wouldn't you?
I would, but it'd be nice for Bruno.
Who cares what Bruno wants? Bruno. Ragnick could probably drop him for the 2 legs. Can you imagine?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. Oh. Come on, Andre, get it together. Manchester City. Oh, God. Couldn't write this stuff.
I have to apologise to our viewers. I'm having lunch on the fly here, but
that's not a problem.
We didn't have this in the plan, you know.
If any of our viewers, I just had one of those peanut butter Snicker bars. They are beautiful.
The new ones with the creamy butter in it.
Yeah. Benfica out next.
Okay.
So it looks like they can have anyone that's left in the pots.
Well, not anyone, because they can't play, teams that either finished, they finished second, didn't they? So they can't, they have to be someone from top of a group.
Yeah, no, but I think the 2 teams are already gone.
We can get Benfica.
Yeah, we're Benfica and Bayern's group, if I'm right. Yeah, so they can have anyone that was left, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
God, if he gets this wrong. I see he pulled out Bayern Munich again or something like that.
Oh, God.
I'd get the trophy and just kick it straight off the pedestal, would you?
Ajax.
Benfica got Ajax.
Have to fancy Ajax there, wouldn't you?
That's a tough one to call, actually.
I think you'd have to fancy Ajax there.
I don't know. Benfica, they're strong at home.
They are good at home. A couple of good strikers.
And they have the first leg at home by the looks of this.
A couple of good strikers there. The boy, Yaremchuk.
Chelsea just came out.
Darwin Núñez. Yeah. We can't get Chelsea, so that's whittling us down.
You couldn't call this the video stream. The video stream has just gone down. Yeah, on the UEFA website.
We're left with Inter, PSG, and Atletico with the looks of it.
Lille just came out there. So did Chelsea get Lille?
Again?
I'm not sure because the UEFA site went down. Seems to be trouble with it.
I'd imagine they did based on the fact how long it took them to draw the ball.
Yeah. So Chelsea must have got Lille again. Yeah, Chelsea got Lille.
They did. Yeah.
I'll be still happy. Chelsea fans will be still happy. So out next is Atletico.
Here we go. Come on.
Yeah, you gotta get it. You'll be delighted.
Give us Atletico.
It's only United or Juventus.
Come on, give us Atletico. Come on.
I'm counting how many balls he has in his hand. He's putting it into the buckets. You know United's going to be the one that's out of the freezer, the cold one, won't you?
Come on. Give us what we want.
Yes.
Is it?
Man United.
Yes. Get in there. Yeah,
He's delighted.
baby.
He's delighted.
Woohoo!
The son will be delighted. Delighted for you. That's brilliant.
Oh my God, he'd be delighted. And you know what? It's funny, right? You know,
Villarreal out next.
You know, my dad passed away in January, and he'd done anything for this kid. He even rigged the Champions League draw to get it go twice. Make sure he got played in Atletico, huh? Yes, get in there.
I think Villarreal can only get Juventus. Is that what they're saying? Yeah, there's only one ball. He'll open this up now and it'll be Bruges.
Diego Simeone, you are going out.
Juventus. Villarreal got Juventus. Poker back on again. Benfica, Ajax is a tasty draw. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Chelsea about to get ruined here after thinking they had Lille. They do have Lille. Inter up next. I'm hardly going to get my one. Am I going to get Inter? Liverpool.
Villarreal and Juventus.
Yeah. Inter up next.
That's Inter and Liverpool, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm telling you.
Has to be. It's only toy left.
It's only one they have left. He didn't even put it in the pot. Happy days. So we both got what we wanted.
Absolutely.
Happy days. Thank God.
What a win that was.
Yeah. And then we're left with PSG. So who PSG are getting? PSG are getting, is it Real Madrid?
PSG and Real Madrid.
I think that's the only ball left, isn't it?
Yeah, Messi PSG. Going back.
Yeah.
Messi going back to Spain to PSG. Play his arch rivals.
PSG, Real Madrid is the final tie.
Yes. Every cloud and all that. We are live.
That is that's incredible, isn't it?
So we both got the draw we wanted second time round.
Yeah, absolutely.
Niall is off on his 50th to Milan.
I'm off
to see the San Siro before it's demolished. And I'm going to Manchester to see United versus Atletico Madrid.
On your 50th.
On my 50th. Not quite 50 just yet. I have a little while in that one.
So here's the question. We both got what we wanted now from the second draw, so we're both reasonably happy. But yes. Which draw do you think was the better, the first or the second? In terms of overall, not what we wanted.
I think the second one's probably a bit better, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Although I think Ronaldo versus Messi would have been the headline, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But qu'est-ce que say? What can we say?
Absolutely. Well, listen, a rundown for the draw. A rundown from the draw for everyone. So we've Atletico Madrid versus Man United, Inter Milan versus Liverpool, PSG versus Real Madrid. What a tie. Sporting versus Man City, Chelsea versus Lille. Couldn't write it, got Lille again. Benfica versus Ajax, Villarreal versus Juventus, and Salzburg versus Bayern Munich. I think maybe we should lodge a complaint for a redraw there. I don't know how Chelsea could get Lille again.
No. Chelsea, Lille, there's no need for that twice, is there?
Something very dodgy about that, isn't there? I think we might have to get on to UEFA.
100%.
Ian will be happy though, won't he?
He will, absolutely.
Well, listen, a pleasure. Thanks for jumping on again for our second round, the redraw after the null and void one. And we will chat to you again real soon. Dynamo Podcast Network on YouTube, Spotify for audio versions of the show. And we will be back again later this evening with the Monday